Picture the commander of the most heavily armed military force in the world. He has everything he needs to win. Yet, if you look closely, he is sweating, his eyes wide, searching for an exit. This is King Duryodhana. He commands a massive army, flanked by the most respected warriors of his era, fighters like Bhishma, Drona, and Karna, who have never known defeat. On paper, he holds every advantage imaginable. But as he looks out across the battlefield at the opposing Pandava army, something breaks. Despite all the weapons and the legendary support, his confidence fractures. No amount of physical power or sharp weaponry can protect a person once their own internal insecurities take hold. When humans hit a wave of unmanageable fear, we rarely stop to think. We panic. We desperately look for an anchor, someone who can shoulder the weight of the situation for us. Duryodhana does exactly that. He abandons his post and runs straight to his teacher and military commander, Guru Drona.
Listen to the words he chooses in this moment. You might expect a leader to ask for a defensive strategy or a new formation. Instead, he launches a calculated psychological attack. Long before the first arrow is fired, the first weapon used in this war is a carefully constructed labyrinth of words. In the third verse of the first chapter, we hear Duryodhana's message to his teacher. He says, "Look at this mighty army, arranged by your intelligent disciple." For a military briefing, this is strange to say. It sounds casual, but it's actually a precision strike aimed right at Drona's heart. Duryodhana is targeting a specific connection. Guru Drona is the teacher who passed his knowledge to the enemy leader. By pointing this out, Duryodhana weaponizes that history. He implies Drona's teachings are now being used to destroy them. He wants to agitate his teacher. By making Drona feel guilty, Duryodhana hopes to force him into fighting with a desperate aggression, rather than a clear mind. Duryodhana takes his teacher's past and uses it as a tool. He is trying to hide his own panic about the enemy's strength by making someone else feel responsible for it. Today, we recognize this behavior as emotional manipulation. It shows up in our lives more often than we think. It's the manager who questions your dedication just to make you work through the weekend, or the friend who uses guilt to get their way. This behavior follows a predictable cycle. When we feel a deep internal insecurity, we often get the feeling that we are losing control. To get that control back, we start guilt-tripping others, which gives us a brief, false sense of power. People who use these tactics might seem like they are in charge, but they are actually acting out of weakness. They are trying to manage their own fear by making others feel small. Whether it's office politics today or royal politics thousands of years ago, the flaw is the same. We use other people's feelings as a shield to hide our own insecurities. Relying on manipulation and guilt has a cost. It destroys trust, ruins your own peace of mind, and eventually leads to failure. To break this habit, we have to look inward. Instead of trying to figure out how to pressure the people around us, we need to understand what is triggering our own fear. Simply admitting to yourself that you are afraid is the first real step toward actually handling a difficult situation. Real strength comes from recognizing your own emotions and choosing not to push them onto others just to feel powerful. Try to make your choices based on the facts and your true intentions. Never use fear or guilt as a way to get what you want. When you stop trying to play games with people's emotions, you find a path to actual growth and a much deeper sense of peace. Power isn't found in how well you can move other people like chess pieces. It is found in the courage to face your own truth.